How's it going, everybody? Anthony's Homemade Love and Recipes here. So tonight I decided to show y'all how to make some pretty easy potato salad, okay? And this is a recipe that I'm kind of throwing together. Right now I've had them in for about 7 minutes, but I got potatoes boiling. I got 6 potatoes boiling. I got 2 eggs boiling. And as they're boiling, my little recipe wrote down right here. As they're boiling, we're going to cut up our onion and our celery. Celery. My bad. Oh, shoot. Got me with a big knife now. So, okay, we cut the ends off. Now, it calls for, I think it was a 1/4 cup. It calls for 1/2 cup of celery. So, first thing we're going to do is we got to cut it into little sections. Sorry, it's a little loud right now, I know. You guys like the glasses? I love the glasses. My daughter Emily, she said, "Dad, we got to keep those. I want them." I'm like, "Okay, cool. We can keep them." So she left them last time she went home. And I'm missing my baby, so I'm wearing the glasses thinking that they'd be laughing at me if they see me doing this. And hopefully I get other laughs at other people, you know. That's why I do it. It's a good time to make somebody laugh. Okay, so now we're going to cut it into smaller pieces. There goes my finger, guys. Don't laugh at me if I cut my finger off. I'm trying, but the recipe calls for small pieces of celery. So what I seen her doing was dicing them, which I've learned there's a difference between diced, minced, chopped, and what is it, cubed. There's so many different forms of cuts you can do on vegetables and meat and things. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so go ahead and cut all this up. This is gonna, the celery is for crunch, okay? This is my first time ever doing potato salad. I like potato salad. And I'll probably end up doing a macaroni salad on here too, because I like macaroni salad too. And maybe even a coleslaw. I don't know. I'll let you know though. Because I guess coleslaw is, none of them are really hard if you just take your time and pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, so I know for a fact that is not no 1/2 cup of celery. So I'm going to keep cutting. I got 2 bowls, because what we're going to do is we're going to make one mixture in one bowl, one mixture in the other bowl. Guess I made it a little bit smaller, huh? Anyways, so I had to get a couple ingredients that I didn't know was in potato salad. Like this recipe is going to have sour cream in it. It's going to have vinegar. I guess vinegar is a part, it's a part of what makes it the potato salad or whatever. I didn't know that. There's a third, so here's a 1/4. So I probably just cut up 1/4 cup. Yep. So, okay, almost there. Go ahead and take the back half of this one. There's fresh vegetables too, you know. I love fresh vegetables. And I'll keep these around because you already know I love peanut butter. And peanut butter and celery is an amazing snack. I'm sorry if I'm not commenting. I'm about 5 foot away and I can't really see what the comments are. But I will go back after I'm done doing the potato salad, and I will comment on everything that everybody is saying. I will check in just a minute. Let me get things going, make sure I'm ahead of the game, just so I can interact with people and things. At least that's how I believe you're supposed to do it. You want to be ahead of the game. You don't want to be behind on anything, right? Right. Okay. So can you believe the weather in Indiana? Oh my goodness, it is 82 degrees today. And I think what, last week it was like 30? So, but that's usually how our winters go. You know, it'll be real hot, and then it'll be real cold, and then it'll be pouring snow, and then it'll be burning up. You know, that's Indiana. So, okay, and then we got a half a cup of onion. Remember, if you're cutting onion and you don't want to cry about it, turn the water on. Just let the tap run while you're doing it. It don't need to be that loud. You know, for some reason it puts the moisture in the air, I'm pretty sure, which takes the acidity out of the onion in the air. But anyways, okay, so I said a half a cup of onion. Oh gosh, did that horribly. I think I need to sharpen my knives. That wasn't slick. Wasted that one though. It'd be nice if this was a half a cup, and it might just be. You want to coarsely chop this up too, or finely, well, whatever it is. Cut it down into little pieces, just like we did the celery. And then, I'm pretty hey, that might be a half cup. A little bit more, I think we can put it all in there. And then while this is cooking, I'll show you guys what I got in the mail this week. Yeah, this is a half a cup. Okay, so the onion and the celery are done. Throw the stuff away, we're done with it. Okay. And then we need this and this, and then we're going to add the egg to it once the egg's done boiling. We need mustard. Okay. Mustard. Got relish. Got paprika. That was one of the things I didn't have, was the paprika. Okay, so we didn't need this onion. We're done with the celery. I got bacon too, so we might do bacon sandwiches or bacon something one of these nights. Okay, and then, so then we're going to take a relish and we're going to do a quarter cup of relish. Kind of pack it down in there, you know, so it's a whole quarter cup. You're not just half doing it. We're going to add that in with the onion and the celery. Okay. And then I didn't get the dill because I got the relish. So the recipe calls for paprika, and then it also, instead of relish, it called for pickle and dill seasoning. I didn't get the pickle and the dill seasoning, I just went ahead and got relish, you know. Okay, so now, oh, in your water, when you got it boiling, you want to add like a teaspoon of salt for every inch. And you want to put about 2 inches above the potatoes. And the teaspoon of salt per every inch of water above is basically so when you're, and leave the skins on. I'll show you why in just a second. My eggs are boiling. I should have figured out how long it would take to boil an egg, but I didn't. I rushed. I think it takes like 20 minutes though. I think is what it said. Okay, so let's mix this together. Now one of the things in the recipe was they used green or red onions If you remember, I've done a video before on the different types of onions there are. I made onion rings out of red onions, yellow onions, and white onions. I didn't do scallops or anything like that, you know. But and I just decided to go with what I had, you know. I didn't stop and make no special trip to get red onions. So I just went with what I had. Now, they say, I don't have no ice, but in this bowl. Hi, baby girl. I don't know, whatever, talk like a gangster, but whatever. That's crazy, yo. Yo, me and my homies, we gonna go down the block, you know, we gonna... I'm sorry. I just thought that was fun. Right on, baby girl. What are you guys doing tonight? Okay, I'm gonna turn my eggs off because I'm pretty sure they're done. I'm gonna let them put it in water, in cold water, let it cool down some, and it'll help the skin come off a little easier, you know, once you crack it. And sometimes when you do boiled eggs, if you just take them right from the water and start breaking the skin off, it'll only come in little pieces. You're at Lovers. What is Lovers? Oh, you're at Cheyenne's. That's right. Okay. 2 inches goes along. Oh my goodness, Lauren. What in the world? Boy, we had a lot of people come. And I'm sorry I ain't responded to y'all. So, now we're going to try our egg. It's cooled off now. But basically, you know, just tap it to break up the shell. And like I said, it should come off pretty easy because we put it in the cold water. So, I know I shouldn't do it like that. Well, I just put it back in this. That's cool. Okay. And it's coming off pretty easy. Yeah, good job. And then if it gets a little, to where it's coming off a little tough, just dip it back down in the water and it'll make it work easy again. I just learned that trick. Because I love boiled eggs. Dang it. Ripping an egg apart, gotta dip it again. Dip and pull, dip and pull, dip and pull, dip and pull. Dang it. I want no more holes in the eggs. So I might have one of my moving people up in Greenwood is back. He had to go away on a vacation for a little while, but he's back, and he's gonna call and interrupt again, but he's gonna have to wait. I'm in the middle of something, and he's just gonna have to wait because it's gonna take us a little while longer. And maybe I should have added some salt to the water that the eggs was in too. Note to self. You put it in the potatoes to make the potatoes peel easily. Next time you boil eggs, put salt in the water to help the eggs peel easily. Thank you. That's in a memo. That's an audio memo for me. Because, you know, like, I go back and I watch these videos that I do. And usually I'm laughing at myself, honestly. Like, where did you come up with that? Okay, now the egg's falling apart really bad. And it's not cool. Okay. So, I lost part of the egg. But, okay. Scrape it in. Okay. Now we got our other egg. Hopefully it peels a little better. So Zoe, you like my glasses? Baking soda and egg water. Thank you, Micah. Baking soda, not salt, Mr. Miller. So, if you happen to watch this, if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, kind of drop me a like. Maybe hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do these lives. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a long time. because I don't know. I only get a few watches when I go live there, but I get people to show up when I'm going live. Oh, look at that! It peeled easily. You see that? Real quick. Make sure you got all the shell off, because you don't want to put no shell into our potato salad. That would be kind of break a tooth or something, you know. Just cut it down, same way. Okay, and then cut it down. Boiled eggs, love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, and we might do deviled eggs one night too, because I love me some deviled eggs. And then I really want Grandma's recipe for kidney bean salad. That is what would be awesome. Okay, so these taters ain't boiling. They're just not boiling, man, and it's not cool. So then we cut. So everything but taters is done. Now we got half a cup of sour cream. I'm kind of anxious to see what this is about. So half a cup, so it'll be 2 of these. Boys, my taters are boiled. There's a 1/4 cup. Now, I know this next ad is a controversy between some people. At least it was back in the 80s, you know. 80s and 90s used to be a big thing for between people. So, I'm going to ask every one of you guys, which do you prefer, mayo or Miracle Whip? And you're about to find out what I prefer. Okay, so there is the sour cream. And then we need half a cup sour cream, a 1/4 cup of mayo. But I don't use mayo. I use Miracle Whip. This was the best stuff ever invented. So yeah, I know, just like your mama, Zoe. But I can't say this much. When it comes to making tuna salad, I'd use me some mayo on some tuna salad. Actually, it just all depends on the mood on that, because I use either or. Just like I said, it depends on my mood. It just calls for a 1/4 cup of mayo, Miracle Whip, whichever I choose to make Miracle Whip. Go ahead and clean this out all the way. And off. Okay, and now 1 tablespoon of mustard. Oops, now you've really made a mess. Gonna have to clean that up, bub. I love it that they came out with squeeze top condiments. Remember when you used to have to dip your spoon down into the mayo, the mustard? Look at that. I saved it before it hit the ground. Quick on my reflex. Okay, and then, so that's looking like it's about it. Now we're going to mix this up. Okay. It might be a little much on the taters. That's what it's looking like. Because I really got a lot of taters in there. So I probably should have doubled up on the onion, the celery, and that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't, so we won't worry about that right now. Okay, we're going to get this out of the way because everything is put together, except for the paprika goes on last. Okay, so our next ingredient that's going to come up is going to be the vinegar, which is 1 tablespoon of vinegar, But that'll be after I put the potatoes into the bowl that I'm going to use, which is this bowl. And actually, we ain't even ready for it yet because we got to cut our taters up. So we ain't done with this. Okay. Perfect. And it's clean again. Awesome. Okay. Now we need to really pull these taters out. Or actually, let me see my. They're soft. But no, we need to boil a little longer. We're going to turn it up a little bit, let it boil. So I'll take y'all with me. I'm not going to leave you sitting there. So this is what I got in the mail this week. And well, here's one thing. I've been using this every day because, you know, my hands ain't really the best looking hands. They're not as, I mean, they're looking a lot better than what they did. And then I also got this. CBD bath bombs. So we now sell 6. What do you think of that? That's kind of cool. I don't take baths, but I got a couple people that said they try them. Let me know about them. Okay, so now as we're waiting, it should be okay. So let me go ahead and get the spoon back out. Not done yet. It's boiling though. Yeah, let's go ahead and just leave it in there for a little bit longer. I should have, I don't know, how long this has been on? How long we've been live? We've been live 22 minutes, so it's been boiling for 30 minutes. What in the world? Okay. That's alright. We will be okay. I'm going to drain my egg peel so I can dump them in the trash. Okay, not too many dishes tonight. Then the paprika we'll put over the top of everything once it's all mixed together. But it might just be about it. Potatoes are still boiling, still boiling. Who we got on here now? Micah. I wish I'd have thought about it and started boiling like a half hour before I wanted to start my live. Just to make it quicker, you know, there ain't as many people on here now as there was, which is no problem, you know, people got things to do in life. But I do appreciate everybody showing up. And like I said, if you check me out on YouTube, drop me a like, drop me a comment, let me know what you thought of the video. Maybe subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications about it. I'm at 56 subscribers. I'm trying to get as many as possible this year. In a year I've come up with 56, so that would mean really that by the end of next year, or by the beginning of next year, I should have 112, right? Well, let's make it happen, people. I'd really like to see that happen within the next 6 months. Therefore, I can just take that and double it at the end of the year, you know? Just a little wishful thinking. Maybe not wishful, I'm saying it now. So that's probably what's going to happen. Not probably, that is what's going to happen. I don't know if you guys pay attention to how I do things. You probably do. But I'm all about manifesting positivity in your life. You think it, you will achieve it if you put a diligent plan to work. And that goes for anything and everything. If you want it to happen, it's going to happen. You just got to want it and you got to chase after it like there ain't nothing else besides that that's going to happen. And you can't let nobody tell you anything different about it. You want that job, you want that sale, you got to make it happen. And sometimes making it happen is just seeing before it even happens that it's already done. That it's already in your possession. Hope we'll cut load up. Yeah, they're full potatoes. It said to do what? I should have cut them up before I did. Before I boiled them. Oops. Well, I mean, the video that I watched, she said, do it as a whole potato and then peel them afterwards. Oh my goodness. I messed up then. What, does that mean it's going to take an hour to boil? So, you got the recipe basically. So if it's going to take an hour to boil these potatoes, I know you don't want to hear my, as my daughter says it, my gangster talking self. I hope I don't talk gangster. But, yeah, might as well forget it. We're just going to go on, and the show goes on. Right? Right. The show must go on. So I turned it up. I actually got bubbles in there boiling now. Not like the eggs. There was little bubbles. But I turned it up to about 8. So we're actually boiling now. And let's hope it don't take an hour to boil these potatoes. Honestly, that would suck. They'll get done. Oh, I know they'll get done. So, bad idea. Let me show you guys what this looks like. So this is our little mixture that we did. And then we're going to mix that with the potatoes. Oh, crap. And then we're going to mix that with the potatoes. Once they get a boil. And cut into chunks. Not little pieces, but chunks. And then we'll mix it all together. We'll put it in a refrigerator for about 30 minutes. I mean, it says after 2 hours it'll taste a lot better. But about 30 minutes in the refrigerator should be good. Maybe like 10. Oh my goodness. 10 tonight, my butt. Okay. It's going to take a while on these potatoes. Does it gotta be all the way soft, Micah? You don't want it crunchy. That's the problem. Just let it go for about another 10, maybe 15. Okay. So they got to be all the way soft before I cut them up and put them in there, right? Like I said, this is my first time doing potato salad, and I ain't never seen her. I mean, I never watched Mom or Grandma do it in the house. This is the first time I look. What do you got? The knife needs to go through without stopping. Oh my gosh! Like with hardly any force behind it, right? We're almost there. I just had to show it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. About maybe another 5 minutes. Okay. So I'm getting hot in this kitchen now. I really am. Whew. I walked home from work today, right? Took my shirt off because it's getting to be summertime, and I get a nice tan in the summertime, and I like to have the tan because I get all ashy and pale, kind of sort of in the winter. I mean, I'm darker than most people all the time, right? But in the wintertime, it gets worse. Hi, Heather. How you doing? I'm making tater salad. I was gonna do chicken empanadas, but I gotta figure out the dough before I can do that. I'm gonna stir this up more anyways. Okay, there's where the yellow food or the yellow coloring comes from. A little bit of mustard. Now it's all mixed together. Just give these taters another 5 minutes or so. It should be done. You know, let's hope. I know it's only been a minute. Well, yeah. See? Oh, I forgot. Why you let me forget? Make it much easier if I use cold water. Right? Those are hot. Out of boiling water, I'd say they are hot, huh? Okay, so what I do is, I'll do it like that. Just let it cool off a little bit. And then, if you take the tater and you pinch the skin, it'll come off easily. I remember Mom used to make the tater salad both ways, you know, depending on what kind of mood she was in. She did it with the skin on in chunks, or she peeled it off. Peeled the potatoes, cut them up before she boiled them, which I guess is what I should have done, but I wasn't thinking about that. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, so then we're going to cut it in half. Ouch, it's kind of hot still. Ouch. Okay. What are you yapping about? Oh, maybe it's not all the way done. Maybe that's my problem. What's the problem? So yeah, we're gonna let the taters go a little bit longer because that's not working out right. We got a few of them though. Okay, so we'll set that to the side. We'll clean up our little mess here. We're gonna have another mess in a little bit, but I'm gonna give those taters a little bit longer to cook because I think there's a couple of them that's gonna be kind of crunchy still. But I think they're almost done though, because they're starting to kind of float. You know, one end will float or the other one will. That one's not. That one is. Okay. That one's not. That one's not. Okay. So let it cool off a little bit. Boiled potatoes. Should have thought about it a little bit, man. Well, I'm in a diet. Can't have the potato salad, but enjoy for me. I will. Don't trip. Don't trip. It does work really well though. I love it. It's just peeling off. It's coming right off. Sweet. There's a kitchen hack. Oh, damn it, man. Maybe that one's a little too done. Gotta stop. If they're getting too done, they're falling apart. So they'll be alright. If they're crunchy, they're crunchy. You can't have them falling apart. You're making a sound. Ouch. Yeah, it's definitely hot. Still. Ow. Ow. Wow, it's really off. Definitely not done. Might have been too many potatoes. I'm waiting for one more potato to get done. And then we're going to go from there because that's a lot of potato. It said 2 pounds. That was the only reason I went with 6 because it said 2 pounds. Okay, I'm going with 2. Not 1. So anyways. Oh, kind of messed up, didn't I? So anyways, this is what your potato salad will look like. Now, remember, there's only 2 taters in there, okay? So there's going to be, I'm going to put a couple more in there, but what y'all think? You seen it? We do it like this. Tater salad. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, you know, leave me a like. If you're on YouTube, drop me a like. Hit the subscribe. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.